Oh, what's up? Hey, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Turtle Riders? Hold on. What's this thing? Hold on. All right. Anyway, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hello. All right, we're going this way. Okay, we'll go this way. Good morning, everybody. Bus stop live check in. Whew. All right, we're good. I hate this. I hate how disgusting the car is every day. It's just fucking gross. Get me out of this month. Get me to the spring. Yeah, another month to let's go. Let's go. Another month of this crap. Get me out of this winter. Okay, that's about enough. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Bus stop live check in. I do this every day since the arrest that took place October 11th, 2023, at my kid's bus stop. In case they try to do it again, try to get them on camera, but never happened. So just kind of turn into an annual a daily meet and greet here, right? And a grift, because we get monetization now, so that's cool too. But anyway, yeah, this winter sucks, blows, but yeah, so does the feeling today. So do the Patriots after last night. That was disgusting. I don't even know what that was. That I don't know what that team was. I've never that is not the team I've watched all season. I don't know who that quarterback was. He did not do things like that in the regular season. He moved in the pocket. I understand the offensive line was a joke and collapsed on top of him several times. But during the regular season, he would move a little bit. Like, can you move? Can you skedaddle? Go to the right a little bit. Find a little hole to go through, run. He could improvise. Not, I don't know who that guy was last night. That was not the same Drake May I've watched all season. And he could, I hope something's wrong with his shoulder. I hope not, but at least that's an excuse because those throws were like not even close to accurate. Many of them, like I don't like just missing, like short slants, just missing. That interception to Julian Love, like what was that? I don't know. You know, he showed that one sign of brilliance there with the Matt Collins deep one. Like that was it. But besides that, you're like, who is this team? You know, I don't know. That was depressing. But hey, at least we made it. Josh Allen's never made a Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson's never made a Super Bowl. Um, we got there. We just it's hard to get back though. You're like, oh, we'll be back. You don't know that. It's hard to get back. It's not like the Brady days where we're just guaranteed to be in the AFC Championship every year, and the kind of season starts with the AFC Championship. Like we don't know. We'll see what Draker's got. He wasn't Tom Brady yet last night. That's for goddamn sure. Tom Brady never looked like that in a Super Bowl. But even with the bad line, like Brady had no offensive line in that Giants Super Bowl 2007, 18-0 season, 18-1 rather. But I don't remember him looking like that. That was not good. I don't know what that was. I just wish it would have been like when it was 19-7. We got the ball left. It's like 9 minutes to go. We're like, oh, we're driving. Might actually, if we score here, get a little momentum, bro. Things are about to get crazy up in this pitch. And then interception. Okay. No, was that a fumble? He fumbled it. I think. I don't know. There was so many. There was a couple fumbles, couple of I don't even remember. He was bad. Whatever it was horrible. Anyway, like I say that we'll be back, but it's the NFL. It's hard. Like everybody's good. Everybody regroups. There's a lot of money invested in these teams to try to put the best product in the field. So it's competitive. That's what makes the Brady run so impressive. It's like he just did it every year, despite all the competition. Like whatever. Who's good this year? LaDainian Tomlinson and Phil Rivers and the Chargers. Joke. Oh, who's good this year? The Ravens. Joke. Oh, what about the Steelers? Oh, they're 15-1 this year. Joke. Oh, the Peyton Manning, the Colts are there again. Joke. Joke, 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 joke. We would just beat them all the time. Like not even now it's like, well, okay, we'll be back next year, but who's gonna be better in the AFC? Broncos are gonna be good again. Patrick Mahomes is gonna be back. They took a year off. What's up with the Ravens? Is Lamar Jackson going to be good? I don't know. Joe Burrow, is he going to be back? Then there's a guy named Josh Allen over there in Buffalo that we have to face twice a year. You never know. Like, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if Drake has got it. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, this Mendoza guy coming. What if this Mendoza guy comes out and he's just like one of the best in the NFL? Who knows? It's the NFL. It gets replenished every year with like world class athletes. So anyway, I did a stream yesterday as well with the halftime show. There's a couple children in it. It did not come on camera. Both their daddies are cops too. So I'm like, no, you're not coming on. You're not coming on there. And because believe it or not, like I'm friends with a lot of cops. Like that's what made the Karen Reed thing. So for me, like it hit home because I'm like I've always supported the police and I still do. I have a lot of friends who are cops, state police too. These are staties, and like I know these guys, and they would never. Like when I'm reading about what's happening, I'm like they would never do this. Never cover up a murder, and they wouldn't. Like most, I know they wouldn't because they're ethical and they would never risk their own careers like that. That's what made Michael Proctor so uniquely corrupt. Is I just couldn't imagine any of my friends doing what these people did. And it was a whole. It wasn't just Proctor going rogue; it was institutionalized in the Norfolk Detectives Unit, and that was okayed. John Fanning and Brian Tully set the tone in that office because they're the lieutenants, and they were permissive of this sort of behavior. And their boss was Michael Morrissey, and he was permissive of them being permissible of the behavior. So it was all like that's what made that story so crazy. Is that like all it takes is one corrupt DA who looks the other way and just has full faith in his detectives unit, and a couple detectives who are just unwilling to ever discipline their own people or give them. I mean, Michael Proctor got rave reviews and shit, dude. Rave reviews. But anyway, Bad Bunny too. That was I don't know what that was. The liberals are loving it. Like Sue O'Connell's loving it, and they're like, oh yeah, culture, and they just like it because conservatives don't like it. That's all it is. And then conservatives, I guess they had their own thing. I didn't watch it. I don't really care. Stupid halftime show. I really don't care that much. I just miss Dr. Dre. I'll always think about the 2021 halftime show. Nothing will ever, 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 ever come close to that. Why can't they just do that one every year? Get Dr. Dre, the greatest of all time. Like, he's the best. Dr. Dre. Okay. Now, by the way, getting up the driveway now, it's like we need a full head of steam now. Because every time it snows, like I got to take a wide angle here. And if you lose your momentum on this, I'm going to back up and get a little momentum. Hold on. Bear with me. I need some momentum to get through it. And then, because I can't, if I go straight, I'm not going to have the angle to get in. So you got to do button hook, All right. But then there's snow in the button hook. So we got to go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. No, I got to get back down to the, I need a running start. So I got to get back down to the road. Yep. Okay. You can't get a running start on snow. Okay. Ready? All right. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. And we're in. Okay. Okay, now we got to take a tight turn. I fucking hate this snow. I want it all to go away so bad. So much of it. It ruins everything. Don't touch. Don't touch. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We made it. We made it. That's how you do it right there, folks. That's how you drive in New England in February. Okay. All right. Let's go back. All right. How do I turn this camera off? There we go. Okay. We got it. We got it. Okay. All right. So, Hope you guys enjoyed the show the other night. I thought that was a really important show to do because, you know, I'll admit it. Like I threw the drama-free chip card away. I was done. I'm done with that. I did it, and I'm not. I haven't gone full drama. I haven't gotten petty stuff, and I don't plan on it. But it's a really serious topic, and I'm just done with these clowns, these like jokers who think they're any sort of moral authority on anything, and who think that I owe them an answer on anything. The only reason they had any sort of like ability to, control the conversation was because Karen Reed came on their channel and talked. Okay. That's it. Her going on there legitimized them briefly. And that's the only reason it had to be responded to. Had she not done that, I could have just ignored them. But you can't ignore her. Okay. So hold on. Let me pull this up. Give me a minute. Even if you didn't watch the show, it's clipped like crazy. And I knew that was going to make them so mad. And I just don't care. I'm done. I'm done pretending that people who aren't victims are victims. Like, it's just not what I do. During this whole, let me pull in here. I'm just setting up my computer real quick. Like, one of the things that I didn't like about the drama-free thing was the fact that I couldn't just go off on people. All right. One of the things I didn't like about the drama-free thing is I couldn't just go off on people that I would normally just go off on. Like, okay. And I would like I felt like I was working in customer service. Like I was being diplomatic with people who I would never be diplomatic with. I'm not a diplomatic person. I don't like it. I like telling people how I really feel. And I'm just like, I would just rip into these people, and they got way too used to me being nice to them. I'm not going to be nice anymore. That's not like a threat, whatever. Like, I'm not dangerous. I'm not here to hurt you or anything like that. But just the nice days of customer service, it's over. Like, we're not doing that anymore. Okay. So I gave it a shot. I mostly wanted to get through the recusal hearing and focus on that. And now we're through it. So that's it. And mostly I just wanted to stop the disruption of my legal defense. That's, again, focus on my legal defense. And I still am going to, but we have a long way ahead of us. Like, it's a long year, and there's going to be more things that come up, and I'm not going to hold back on people simply because I'm, drama free. So I gave it a shot. We got through it. But a lot of people kind of took that drama free as like, oh, we can just run our mouths. Okay. And we can, be a lot like that. And he'll just avoid it because, oh, he's on bail. Yeah. Well, I'm a different person now. And I realized, you're never going to convict me. I have no reason to be scared. Yes, I am on bail. Just don't get arrested again. Don't. And that was a freak thing I went to jail over. It was like an alleged violent incident with a person that the media was presenting as pregnant. And so it made, what's this about? Turtle Boy snapped. Well, that's all. This other shit is stupid. Like, we're going to get you on wiretapping and none of that. Even if I was charged with any of that nonsense, that you don't get your bail revoked over that. That's not how you got to have a violent crime. And they don't just revoke your bail because somebody called up and was like, ooh, he recorded me, something like that. It's not going to happen. Okay. But yeah. So anyway, so that, obviously, I've had a lot of time to think about that interview. That really wasn't an interview. Clearly he was coached to come on there and say nothing. Like, if I had not announced that to the world that he was coming on, he probably would have just talked and talked and talked and talked. And he probably wouldn't have changed his story either. But clearly the fact of the matter is I announced it, and, the Randalls of the world and the 5150s of the world, they were like, they had to do something to stop this. They had to get in touch with him. And as we saw in the show the other night, that woman, Lisa, who inserted herself into this, who had nothing to do with anything, She's not a character. She's not part of the story. But apparently she is the foremost expert on all things sexual violence towards children. So she knows everything. Okay. So she came on my program. She called in. I didn't call her. I didn't even know who she was. She wasn't plugged into my phone. I've texted her before about something. And my history with that woman, I go back and I read all our messages, and she's a, big fan and supporter. I said a lot of nice things about me. She's an older lady. She was really nice. Okay. And I'm nice to people who are nice to me. She wanted to come to the Wilbur, and she has made some allegations now. So remember, she came on the show, and I'll go over all this. She came on the program, and she said in the program that on the presentation, that she got in touch with, whatchamacallit, that she got in touch with this Alex guy, and that he told her that he was the victim of rape. Okay. By saying that, okay, there is ongoing potential litigation with this that everyone's aware of, because people have received cease and desist letters. Okay. And so a letter was sent to this woman, telling her to preserve her communications. Why? Because she came on a show and she announced that she was the conduit between a person who had already received a cease and desist and the person who was defaming Ray from Dallas. Because that's what it is. We're not going to pretend that we're not calling it an alleged rape. It's just made up. The whole thing is 1000% made up, and it's okay to say that. It's okay to say that. The guy is a woman beating, elderly beating, career con artist who has lied immensely, and it's okay to hate him. It's okay to call him a liar. It's not insensitive, because that's what he is. He's a liar. His entire life has been one lie after another. You don't have to be sensitive to that. You don't have to say, well, maybe wear it with kids. No, he's just lying. He's just liar. He's just a liar. And anyone who believes him is retarded. Okay. The same people who believe them, they just believe it because they're like, they believe that. They also believe 5150 is not lying about stuff. Like they that's how you just don't like me. That's all. And that's fine. Okay. But that's clearly what they are. They just have turtle boy derangement syndrome. That's it. So, this woman, Lisa, she kind of inserted herself into this, and apparently, unbeknownst to me, she apparently got some sort of preservation letter that she freaked out about and blamed me on. And she said the whole thing was a setup. This is what she said. I'll bring the tweet up. I mean, Valerie said I saw that. Valerie says she stands with Alex. People are saying Valerie initially stood with Meredith. So, she'll figure it out, of course, I would ask Valerie or anyone like that who stood with Karen Read. Why? Why'd you stand with Karen Read? She was also accused of something heinous, right? And unlike with Ray from Dallas, there is by accused of something by scumbags. Michael Proctor's a scumbag, so is Alex. We that's kind of established that Alex is indeed a scumbag. Okay. And so Valerie was coming around, and she'll figure it out. Valerie's not stupid. She'll figure this out. It took her some time with Meredith. Okay. She figured it out. It took her some time with the recording. She figured it out. Okay. She'll figure out Alex too. Guaranteed. Okay. They will all figure out Alex. Trust me on that one. Trust me. When this comes out that there's nothing's trust me, there's nothing. I can't wait to read the police report. I cannot wait to read this police report that he filed. I can't wait. I can't wait to, if this goes to litigation, to see all the discovery that comes about that. We'll see. So, anyway, so this Lisa woman kind of inserted herself into it. I did not invite her onto the show. She kind of just called me up during the middle of the show, and it's like, I'm an expert. I've talked to him, etc. So let's just go over this. Okay. You know, if you've learned nothing from me, I hope you learned at least something about. Okay. I mean, she's a nice lady. She seems like a nice lady, but that doesn't give her, the ability to do that. He did go to police I'm glad he took my advice and made a report. Awesome. So there's a nice, okay, cool. Awesome. Can't wait to read the report. All right, let's see what this says. Let me put it out here so I don't have to keep answering messages about it. I have no need to talk about that message referenced last night that everybody wants me to share. Aiden knows what's in the message and it's his story to tell. Okay, I'll just show the messages. I don't care. I'll keep it in my pocket. I hope he'll address it at some point. Okay. Alex told me he really wanted to know why the story was written without any questions being asked of him. And I thought it was fair. Was it fair to go on and allow this guy to claim that Ray from Dallas is a serial child rapist? And because, by the way, he lied about that. Either way you cut it, even if you believe this guy, he still lied. Okay. He still told his audience that he witnessed Ray doing this to multiple children. That was a lie. That was a lie. So if he's lying about that, why wouldn't he lie about other things? And then all of a sudden, his story has changed in the middle of it. Okay. Right before Alex went to the police department yesterday, I spoke with him. Why? Why are you talking with him? Who are you? You live in Connecticut. He lives in Dallas. When did you become mother of the internet and of like the foremost expert on like what you are inserting yourself into a story that has nothing to do with you? Okay. That's what you've done. We used to have a saying, just read the blogs. Okay. But no, some people don't. Some people have to become part of the story because it's their dopamine. They're addicted to it. And they have to announce to the world over and over again, I was the victim of sexual abuse. I am an expert on this. You weren't. My opinion on this matters more than yours. Trust me, bro. Trust me. What's this say? Yeah, true. Yeah, it all started with this lady, and I'll send it to you. So this lady was, I'll show you. I'll show you the whole freaking history of this. I'll copy this, copy and paste this. I'll just go over the history here. So a little background. Let me do a little background. Maybe I should have had an order of operations here. And by the way, let me get the grift going. I forgot to get the grift going. Where's the grift? Okay, here's the turtle chat. Okay. Turtle chat. All right. If anybody wants their messages read, I have pinned that one to the top now. All right. And I will read your turtle chats periodically throughout this Bus Stop Live presentation. Okay. All right. So with that said, so let me show you. This woman was a real big supporter of mine. And if you had seen our messages, you would see that she like really has like, she was like very big supporter. Okay. At least emotionally. And she said, this is after I called Higgins. I made some comment about how like Higgins served and Brian Albert, they served in the Persian Gulf War. That ain't the same thing. Okay. It's kind of akin to the whole, like the thing about Joel Waldman's mother, like that there's different degrees of survivors. Okay. That yes, she did indeed survive the Holocaust. It's not the same as going to Auschwitz and living through Auschwitz. It's just not the same. It's something. it should be talked about. You are indeed a survivor. It's just not the same. And my point was that like fighting in a trench in World War One or going to Nam is a little bit different than the Persian Gulf War. It is. Okay, that's all. And she took offense to this because apparently she served in the military. And she posted, if you haven't served in the military, you should shut your fucking mouth. Again, the person that's out here, I'm a real nice person and I'm real respectful. Shut your fucking mouth, she says. Okay, I should shut my fucking mouth about people who have. Okay. I lost friends in Iraq. I thought I would never turn my back on you, but I was wrong. All the drama with this lady. You're just a fan. Okay. You'll be okay. It's not that serious. You can just like never turn my back on you. What does that mean? I've never met you before. I don't care if you turn your back on me. I don't know what that means. But stuff like this bothers me. And I did reach out to her a few weeks later and I apologized. Okay. This was during my drama-free period and I was traumatized. Not traumatized. Traumatized. I was trying to smooth things over with everyone, if you will. And that's not me. I'm not a smooth things over guy. Okay. And so I saw this and she was all mad about it. Aiden did that. Okay. Anyway, so she's a Marine. She's again weaponizing her like, I've been to war, you haven't. I'm a veteran. My opinions matter on this and you don't. This is a theme. Okay. The same with the sexual view. Again, I don't know what she served. I don't know anything about this person. She's one of millions of people who have followed my content, read it. And because she comments a lot and we've had private interactions on Twitter, I think that they think that they're closer to you than they actually are. Okay. So, I mean, and I feel bad because this woman's not all there. Clearly this woman's not all there. And so then she reaches out to this Alex fella, inserts herself into the story. So that's where, she made that post November 13th. Then I messaged her and whatever. Okay. And made amends. And then later on last week, she's a mod for 5150. So she messaged me. She's like, is that account really you? I'm like, seriously? Like what are you doing right now? Like what? Like what? The fact that you're knee deep in drama like this, the people that are like, if you're following that, remember the whole nobody cares rant? Like she cares for some reason. If you care about that, then something's missing in your life that you need that dopamine of drama because it has nothing to do with you. Alex Rasmer has nothing to do with you. You just wanted, to become involved in this. So you did. You inserted yourself. And then as a result of that, you fucked around and found out, not because of me, because of you. You announced on my show that you acted as a conduit between a woman who already received a cease and desist and a man who is defaming that woman's client, Amy Melia. And as a result, you've basically you're not being sued. It wasn't a cease and desist. It was a preservation letter, as it turns out. And she was told to preserve her communications. We know this because she posted it. I didn't even know about it. I'm watching the Super Bowl. I don't care about that. And she blames this on me, that the whole thing was a setup. If it was a setup, then I would have invited you on. You came on my show. You sought me out. You're not important or relevant enough to set up, lady. I don't know. I don't care about you. You're one of many, 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 many fans and supporters who thinks you're closer to me than you actually are because we've had a private conversation one time. Okay? So he goes, let me put it out there. I don't, blah, blah, blah. Alex told me he really wanted to know why the story was written. Personally, at no one else's encouragement, told him I would suggest he not give any details and that he did nothing. So she told him what to say on my show. She's like, I'm going to insert myself into this, contact this guy and tell him not to talk on the show. But besides that, I'm just an innocent victim who has nothing to do with any of this. And I just hope Turtle Boy doesn't talk about me while I insert myself into his fucking story. Oh, yeah. I told him if he finished getting out what he needed, he should leave. That's what he did. And I was proud of him.
No one encouraged or suggested I contact Alex in the first place. If I could have done it directly by spelling his name properly, I would not have needed to ask Meredith for a link to his page. So what do you need? She needs a link to she saw this guy's name. It's spelled exactly how it is. You can search it on Facebook and his page will be the first one to pop up. But she couldn't do that. She needed to message 5150 and get a link to his Facebook so that she could message his Facebook. Okay. I contacted him after hearing a clip that someone posted on the JFK show. If I could have messaged the JFK show directly, I would have, but they don't have, or you could just like read it. Like you don't have to reach out to Alex. You're not required to. You're not actually the mother of the internet. I really give no fucks about what people think about me. Great. Awesome. Or how I go about helping people in this world. You are just amazing. You're so awesome. It has been the greatest joy in my life to protect others. Look, you lady, you are amazing, Lisa. You are just protecting everyone by blindly believing this person, this violent, domestic abusing, elderly abusing criminal. You are just amazing. You are give yourself a round of applause, Lisa. Announce to the internet how awesome you are. You protect so many people and you help them through the most trying time of their lives. Oh, you are amazing. No one helped me. No one encouraged anyone to call the police to help me. What? I was silenced and broken for decades. I have not seen you shut up. And I will continue until my last breath to try to help people get out of the prison that is their own mind and memory. Love me or hate me. No, you're not a carrot. Nobody knows who you are. I am what I am. I'll never be silenced. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. We're all very impressed. Very impressed. Okay. And then she made some post. Oh, yeah. So this is the preservation letter she got. This is please see the attached preservation notice. This notice is being provided because litigation is anticipated and you may possess information or evidence that could be relevant or the claims or defenses in that matter. You may be a witness, a third party with relevant information, or otherwise in possession of materials that must be preserved. You are on notice of anticipated civil litigation involving false accusation of serious criminal conduct. You must immediately preserve all documents. She is not being told to take anything down here. She is simply being told that you've announced to the world that you possess evidence that could be relevant to an impending anticipated civil proceeding. You need to preserve that. This is standard. And she took this as they're trying to silence me. Lady, no one's trying to silence you. We know you're not going to shut up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And then she made some post about how I'm responsible for it. Let me see if I can find it. And if you're looking at this, she just interacts with all accounts that just hate me because she has turtle boy derangement syndrome at this point. She's not a victim. She's going to present anybody who talks to me as a victim, according to her. I mean, look at how much she tweets all day, over and over. Or 10 hours ago, all day. Watch the Super Bowl, lady. Enjoy watching the Pats get killed. Have a good time in life. Spend some time with your family. I mean, this is insane. Okay, I mean, look at all these. I mean, look at all this shit. And they knew, like the 5150s of the world knew that, you know, this woman's claiming to be a survivor of sexual violence. So they knew that she was predisposed, is that the word? More likely to believe an allegation of child sex abuse, because that is why they preyed on people like her. And she can't see it. She can't see it. That's right. Part of me feels bad for her, but you know, from my experience, this behavior is not uncommon. She's an expert. I mean, look at this. From the clip I saw, he was hurting. That's because you're easily fooled. I've spent time in group therapy with both victims and witnesses. She's an expert. He seemed to be struggling. I'm going to let Aiden figure out how to deal with what on his own. And she's out here accusing Haley Walbrook, aka Jason Broyles, of lying to her. I don't fucking know. I mean, look at all this shit. This is insane. I mean, look at this. We're less than 24 hours. All right. Anyway, so she came out of nowhere yesterday and then accused me of fraud. So this is a new thing. After accusing me of being behind the thing that I had nothing to do with, she posts this. Hey, can defrauding people that signed up for a giveaway raffle, illegal gambling thing? So now she's like illegal. Okay. But you participated in it. Okay. Be found guilty of a crime, especially if the drawing never happened, she says. And the tickets were given away, but not the people who paid for the giveaway. So she's accusing me of running a giveaway that she paid to enter and did not win. And that that nobody who entered got tickets, that I just defrauded everyone, that the fix was in and I gave them to someone else, asking for a friend. People want to fuck around. Let's fuck around. Let's dance. Oh, we got a badass, ladies and gentlemen. This whole woman, oh, I'm a little old lady. Just leave me alone. I'm a victim. Meanwhile, out here, fuck around, find out. Let's dance. Okay, you got to pick one or the other. Either you're the little fragile old lady who you can't, if I respond to you that I'm attacking you, you can be that person, or you can be I'm a fuck around, find out. Let's dance. Pick a lane, lady. Which one are you? Are you the fuck around, find out lady? Or are you the fragile old lady? Pick one. Because if you're the fragile old lady, I won't respond to you. But if you're the fuck around, let's dance, then you're accusing me of something, and I have a right to defend myself. And so this is what this person says. I probably should have talked about it. On his own terms, but no, playing fucking games, win some bad fucking prizes. Oh, you're such a badass, Lisa. You're such a badass. So here's the story I said I wasn't going to talk about, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, okay. Before the Wilbur, someone donated VIP seats. Yes, they did. And that is true. Somebody donated VIP seats. Okay. So what I did was I took those seats and I offered to upgrade these two women from Winnipeg. If you guys remember the Winnipeg ladies, because I was impressed by the fact that they were flying all across the country. They had already purchased tickets in the mezzanine. So I upgraded them. I gave them the VIP seats, which meant that I had 2 tickets to give away, not the VIP tickets. I was giving away their tickets. Go back and watch it. I gave away their tickets. Everyone knew those tickets were in the mezzanine. Everyone. I made that abundantly clear. All right. And so people entered a giveaway. Okay. They purchased entries into a giveaway and they tried to win it. She did not win. Now, this is what she alleges. I was excited to get a chance to sit on the floor so I could be comfortable and go to the show. Okay. But it's a chance. You're not necessarily going to win it. And also, I wasn't giving away VIP tickets. After already having done multiple giveaways for the less expensive seats upstairs. Okay. That I could not use. Okay. I put in for multiple drawings, as I know others did. I waited and waited for the drawing, and they never was a drawing like the other times. Then the next day, bragging, he said he gave those tickets to the Canadians who asked for them on the live before the giveaway started. He said he was sorry and he would like to explain to me, but at this point, there's no explanation. So I did message her and I said, I'm sorry about that. I'd like to explain this to you because there seems to be some sort of misunderstanding. That was customer service, Turtle Boy. I'm not actually sorry. Okay. That was me just trying to smooth things over with a lady because why have enemies? But at this point, this woman wants to do this and she wants to run her mouth and she wants to defame me and lie. And so we're going to bring receipts. So she says, you disappointed me more than my own children could. Why would you say that about your own? You frauded people. You're a fucking fraud, she says. He said he was sorry. It's like you frauded people. You're a fucking fraud. So this is an aggressive person. This isn't some innocent old lady minding her own business. This is a very aggressive person online saying untrue defamatory things about me and acting like we're like old pals or something. Like she's like my mother. It's weird. You disappointed me more than my own children could. Who says that? I don't know how that's possible. Well, you're saying your children are a disappointment? Well, why would you say that? I don't know how that's possible. You're able to pull it off. You should feel shame. Oh, I should feel shame. Why? What did I do? I did nothing. I upgraded two nice ladies from Winnipeg. I upgraded their tickets and then I gave away their old tickets and you didn't get them. That's all I did. Okay. And she's telling me that I should feel shame for that. But I'm sure you don't. No, I don't, because you should feel shame, but you won't because you're mentally ill. Clearly you are mentally ill. And that's your attack. You're not well. If you care this much about a story that you message Alex Rasmer, that's not normal behavior. Normal human beings do not do that. They just watch, they read the content, and they go on and they have their lives. They have their own hobbies. They have their own interests. They don't need to insert themselves into the Turtle Boy world. That's not normal. This is not normal. But I like to think that you were never this way. But the more I look, the more I think you always were. And again, you don't know me. You watch me. You are a fan of me. You don't know me at all. You don't know how old am I? I'm 44 years old. I was alive for 42 years before you even know who I was. You don't know the first thing about me, lady. And I don't know the first thing about you besides what you voluntarily, put on the internet. I overlooked things because you did that story and saved that little girl. What does that mean? Who's the little girl? But saving that little girl is not enough to overcome all the bad shit you've been doing to a lot of people. What's that? What have I been doing that bad? This is Turtle Boy derangement syndrome. I'm ashamed of you, Aiden. I'm ashamed. I don't give a shit if you're ashamed. You are a crazy person on the internet. And I don't know, is that supposed to get to me? I don't care. Let me explain to you what happened last night. I wasn't planning on calling in, but then you did. But when you were trying to call Jason to be a cock, Jason, the guy that you have shitted on and called out in the past, Jason texted me during the show, said some retarded shit that he still can't back up. He said he's going to text me tomorrow and explain it. Still waiting to hear from Jason about how that was bad. That was great, actually. And couldn't get through. I decided I needed to call. You had to call. You had to, because somebody needed to advocate for Alex. How about Alex advocates for Alex? How about that? You thought you were going to destroy me. No, I thought I was going to destroy you. I don't think about you at all. You clearly think about me a lot. You're one of many, 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 many people who read my content, who message me. I do respond to a lot of messages. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have a secretary that does that. I don't know. But yeah, I did. Maybe I gave you the wrong impression when I responded to you as myself. Maybe that line should be drawn between supporters, aka fans, and me, myself. Like maybe that line should be drawn. I don't know. Maybe you think you're a little closer to me than you actually are, but you're not. Okay? You thought you were going to destroy me. I thought nothing of you at all. And I certainly didn't think I was going to destroy you. When you came on here, I was respectful. I was polite. I let you talk. And and that's not normally how I am. I'm actually much ruder than that in general. I saw it differently. A battle. I have fought many times before. I'm the cat. You're the mouse. Ooh, you're such a badass. But you're the mouse that thinks it's the cat just long enough to get caught. Oh, you got me, lady. You showed who you were. You'll have to live with that. And you'll have to explain to your kids someday, especially your daughter. Okay, keep my daughter's name out of your mouth, lady, because she went on later. She's like, I never mentioned your kids. You mentioned them right there, particularly my daughter. You don't know anything about my daughter or my son. You don't, because you don't know me. If you knew me, you would know that my kids come before anything in life, and that they are two of the most happy, healthy, well-adjusted children you will ever meet. And they have two parents who love them. They now have two homes. Okay. They are going to be taken care of until they're old enough to take care of themselves. And if you met them, you would see how happy they are. They're two of the happiest kids you've ever met in your life because they have two parents that love them unconditionally and give them attention and go to all their games and go to all their school events. If you met their teachers, when we go to parent-teacher conferences or whatever, it's like we just almost do it for our own ego because we go in there and all the teachers tell us is how fucking great they are. It's very nice. They don't have problems. They're two of the nicest kids you'll ever meet in your life. And I'm not bragging. Everybody likes to brag about their kids. We don't like parent-teacher conference. Like all they do is tell us how great they are. And I used, as a teacher myself, I had a lot of parents that would come in. You never meet the parents that you actually need to meet, the kid with the D-. You meet the parents that have the A. And they come in there and you're like, well, your kid's awesome. He does all their homework. They get good grades, blah, blah, blah. And probably good job. I just wanted to be like, congratulations. You have succeeded as a parent. That's what and there is an element to that of parent teacher conferences was that like, you would just meet all the parents and it was almost like, but the fact that you're here right now at parent teacher conferences, even though your kid has an A, is exactly why your kid has an A, because you're so involved, because you're such a good parent. That's why your kid is succeeding. And so that if you actually knew me and actually knew how met my kids' pet teachers and heard the wonderful things that they had to say about them, you would know just how much I am succeeding as a parent. Okay. So there's that. Like for her, you don't know, explain to your kids someday, especially your daughter. What am I going to have to explain to her? The fact that people like Ray deserve the benefit of the doubt. The fact that you can't just go around blindly accusing people of a heinous crime and defame them. Yes, that is what I'm going to tell my daughter, because heavens forbid something like this happens to her. And and one more thing I mentioned the Valerie thing before, and it just got me thinking. So like we all believe Karen Read was innocent, right? But Jen McCabe says that she yelled, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him. Michael Proctor and Brian Tully said there was taillight there, right? They didn't put that there, they said. There was taillight there, they said. Hank Brennan says that the car accelerated to 24 miles an hour in reverse. That's what he said. And we were like, fuck that. Because there's no evidence that taillight could have been planted. It was planted because it wasn't there at 7 o'clock. Jennifer McCabe, you say that she said, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him. But it wasn't just her. It was Katie McLaughlin. It was Flamati. They all said it. But we didn't believe them because that made no sense. And it's not on the body cam. And it wouldn't matter if she did because she didn't hit him with a car. Right? So we're willing to give Karen Reed, despite the fact that all these people, eyewitnesses, are saying shit. Cops are saying that there's fucking taillight there. And firefighters are saying that she said this. We're all like, fuck that. That's not enough. That's nothing. Because she didn't hit him with a car. Makes no sense. And now what does Alex have? Alex is not, think of the people making the allegations against Karen Reed, who they were. People with no criminal record. Katie McLaughlin, Anthony Flamati, Jennifer McCabe, piece of shit, by the way, but still no criminal record. All these people. And we were like, fuck that. And we were right to do that. But Alex Rasmer is a career criminal. He has way less credibility than anyone who said anything about Karen Reed. And we're just like, yeah, I believe him. What is wrong with you? How can you possibly say, after everything that we went through with Karen Reed, but like, yeah, I think all those people were lying and they're not credible. But this guy's credible. That guy's credible. He's credible. Like, what part of him? How could you possibly stand there with everything we went through with Karen Reed and be like, you know why? Because you're biased. Because you just don't like Ray. That's all it comes down to. And you don't like Ray because he either said something about you or because he supports me. That's it. Anyway, I'm so disappointed and ashamed of you. I thought you had so much potential to do so much good. I have done so much good, lady. Did you miss that? Did you miss everything I've done? Do we need to go over my accomplishments here? Because it's not just with the Karen Reed case. It's with a lot of other cases as well. And just keep fucking it up over and over again with your little bands of, how am I fucking it up? If you don't live on Twitter, you don't even know any of this shit's going on. No one cares. I'm not fucking it up. My life is unaffected by any of this. I'm good. I exposed a liar, and that's what I did. You fell for it. You should feel ashamed, but you don't, because you're not well. Okay. I will be filing a complaint against you tomorrow with the state of Massachusetts for fraud. I have the receipts. I have your messages. You should have been nicer. I love that part. Like, oh, I wouldn't be doing this. Go ahead, file a complaint with the state of Massachusetts, whatever that is. Let me know how that goes. Lisa. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, she it's creepy the way she talks to me like she's my mother. It's weird. Okay? So, but she's also lying. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Let's pull up a video here, shall we?
Can't do that.
All right.
They're one for the most part. We got 23 plus 7. Let me pull this up. Here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. Do that. I'm going to give away 2 VIP tickets right now. It would be really cool to have like a real sellout, you know?
Let me see. Hold on.
Sold over 1,000 tickets.
So who wins this, by the way? She's on this reel. Okay. She is on this reel. Let me see. Where'd it go? There it is. She's on this 3 times. Who wins?
Kerry Watson.
Kerry Watson. Okay. Kerry Watson wins it. So I don't know if Kerry Watson's out there. But if Kerry Watson did not get the tickets, she can contact me. Let me pull up. Let me check my email. Hold on. Kerry Watson, she's accusing you of not getting this. Hold on. Kerry Watson. No, here we go. You guys want to see it? I'm going to screenshot this. This is Kerry Watson's email. Let me just black out her email here. I just searched Kerry Watson in my just want to make sure it's all blacked out so you can't see any of her identifying information here. Here it is. All right. So Kerry Watson emails me. Oh, I should make it like this. And says, hello, Unc. Jen Altman messaged me to inform me that I am the lucky winner of VIP tickets. So I guess it was VIP tickets. These actually were VIP tickets. So I was mistaken. So I definitely upgraded those Winnipeg ladies tickets and I gave them away too. I did a bunch of raffles. So the tickets that I gave, I gave away 2 tickets. So I gave away these tickets and then I gave away other tickets as well. I gave away a bunch of tickets. Okay. Because a lot of people bought them and they couldn't go. But this woman, here she is. I'm telling her right here. Jen Altman messaged me to inform me that I'm the lucky winner of the VIP tickets and to contact you and receive them. I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome. Thank you so very much. Just sent. Did you get them? I did. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Is there any question about this? Is there any question? Did you get your tickets? Yep, I did. I won the VIP tickets. Did you get them? Yes, I did. Notice she's not saying here, hey, these tickets are in the nosebleeds, something like that. You gave me the wrong tickets, or I didn't get my tickets. You like that, lady? You like that, Lisa? You ready to apologize yet for being wrong, Lisa? And again, I don't owe this woman a response to anything, but I've had her post got a lot of attention, and I've had a history with this woman. She's not some troll, okay? And so there you go. Any questions? Kerry Watson has she been whatever? Because she's like, she's saying that the raffle never happened. Remember, that was her claim. This is her claim that this raffle never happened. Turns out it did. Before the Wilbur, someone donated VIP seats. After already having done multiple giveaways for the less expensive seats upstairs, I was excited to get the chance to sit on the floor so I could be comfortable and go to the show. I put in for multiple drawings, as I know others did. I waited and waited for the drawing, and there never was a drawing like the other times, except there was, and there's a video of it, and Kerry Watson won it, and there's email receipts showing that Kerry Watson got her VIP tickets. You're wrong. You're 1000% wrong, Lisa. And now you're on notice because this tweet is defamatory and you need to update and correct the record because you lied. You lied when you said, and you're wrong. Maybe you're mistaken. Maybe it was unintentional. So I'm giving you the chance to correct the record. You said there never was a drawing like the other times. And that the next day, bragging, he said he gave away those tickets to the Canadians who asked for them on the live before the giveaway started, said he was not sorry and he would like to explain it to me. Okay, yes, this is what I would like to explain to you. I wanted to explain to you this whole thing, but you didn't want to hear it. You didn't want to hear it because you like to spread your version of the truth, which is in fact a lie. And I disappoint you. Well, you disappoint me, Lisa. You disappoint me. She goes, you're a fraud. Make what you did right. Apologize and give people their money back. Why would I give people their money back? Kerry Watson won the tickets. The other people entered for a chance to win those tickets and were unsuccessful like you. It sounds like you're just mad that you didn't win a giveaway. It sounds like you're just mad. Like you think by entering the giveaway, you are somehow, by the way, when you enter a giveaway or a raffle, as some people might call it, I don't know if you're familiar with how this works, but you're not guaranteed to win. You shouldn't count on winning. And that's the problem, Lisa, is that you seem to act like you were guaranteed to be the winner and you were counting on it. You should never count on it. When you enter the Powerball, you get a quick pick. Don't count on winning. Do not count you because you're probably not going to. It'd be cool if you did, but you might. That's how it works. You took a chance. So I won't be apologizing or giving people money back because they were entered into this and got an entry, and I videotaped it. You should have learned last night that your gaslighting won't work with me. I don't remember mentioning your children. Bitch, you mentioned it right here. Right here. See this? That's you mentioning my children. Okay? That's you mentioning them. Keep them out of your mouth because they did nothing to you. She goes on to say, it's so strange how you couldn't just take my word for the fact that I sought Alex out. Oh, I know that. No one encourages me. Yeah. No one conned me. Oh, he conned you. Good. I believe his story and you don't. Exactly. Because you're a moron and I'm not. I hope he sues you the same way. What would he sue me for exactly? What would he sue me for? Not blindly believing what is clearly a lie? What's he going to sue me for? Tell me. Tell me. Ray is having these ridiculous emails and letters sent out to people as if they matter. Yeah, it's called, like, you can't just call people rapists and then partake in that and encourage it like you did. You voluntarily entered into this. You said fuck around, find out. That's what you did. I'm not going to be a subject of a lawsuit. You're not either, but you are certainly a witness to it. And you have communications that you should preserve. Because if you don't, that's against the law. Then you got a real problem. I hope the police do their job, and I hope Ray has found whatever it is the court's field is correct. Huh? The rest can go from there. But you know what? I don't even think if he was found guilty, you would say he's guilty. Sure, I would. Because now you're all the way cock deep in, and you can't admit that you might have put in the wrong place this time. I will always love you. That's just creepy. But I don't like you at all. You don't love me. You don't know me. We don't know each other. There's too many people that read this content and take it in and they think we're fucking best friends. You don't love me. You don't know me. I don't love you. You don't love me. You just follow my content. It's creepy and weird that you would say that. Okay? I hope Alex finds a way to get a good attorney. I mean, he usually goes court appointed, but maybe we can have some fundraisers go for him. Yeah, go have a fundraiser for the elderly beating, domestic abusing, violent con. Go do that. Do it. And I'm like, here you are talking about my kids. No response, of course. Nothing. Response to everything else. Nothing to say about that. And so she talks about the messages, right? That we had. Hold on. How do I show this without showing everybody's? Let's see. Can I hide this? Here, I will put. Because I have her messages here and I want to show them without, just to show that like I have nothing to hide. But how do I show I want to hide the messages on the left because I don't want everyone else's messages to appear on the screen because they. I'll find some messages that are like not. Because I don't, other people, I have Doug the Bounty Hunter. Dog the Bounty Hunter messaged me last week for some reason. I'm like, is it? Then I'm like, this ain't him. And then I clicked on it. It was fucking him. I don't want people to see who I'm talking to. So I want to share my screen. See what I'm saying? Does anybody know how to do that? See the conundrum here? I don't want the world, people will screenshot it. I don't want the world to see the people on the left with the messages. You guys get what I'm saying? Anybody know how to fix this? Because the world shouldn't know that you're messaging me. It's private, Let me check the chat and see what people are saying. screenshot and cap. That's just a lot of screenshotting him. Whatever. I guess I'll just do that. Hold on. So let's have to do this screen. What happened? What did I just do? I'm just going to get the screenshots together. Screenshotting. Don't go anywhere. We're showing them all. Fuck this. I mean, I got nothing to hide. One sec. Don't go anywhere. It'll be good, I promise. If anyone wants their turtle chats read, click at the link at the top or cash at me at $, Uncle Turtle Boy. Hold on. Almost done. A couple more. She messaged a lot. She hates Grant too. I don't know if that's where this is coming from. Jesus. Jesus, this is a lot. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay, we're going to bring them all up. Fuck it. We're going to go through them all. All right. All right. All right. Watch how fucking diplomatic I am. That's why I'll never be diplomatic again. Fuck this shit. All right, here we go. Let's review. She's like, show the receipts. Okay, let's go over our messages, Lisa. From the beginning, shall we? Let's go from the beginning. to show like how not to be a fan, if you will. Okay. All right. So let's start from the top. Best of wishes tomorrow, Aiden. This is March of 2024. You don't deserve this. I'm very sorry you're dealing with this, but you are bringing attention to the entire thing, and it's commendable, especially knowing they want you behind bars. Doing good is never easy. I believe in you. Thank you. I get messages like this a lot. Thank you. Okay. Then we go down here. Next one. So she sends me something that's like, it's like some post somebody made about me that was like violent. I see those a lot. She sends it to me and she's like, I go, oh, well, she goes, what the fuck? I go, he seems nice. I worry about you. You're going on YouTube, threw me out of Club Camp Load. Don't know what that means. I often don't respond to everyone that messages me. Grant is playing a game. I've seen him play before. He put that handwritten appeal up for a reason. So she doesn't like Grant. So she messages me about Grant and then sends me some comment. And then I'm like, nice. Nice. Okay, cool. I get messages like this a lot. And I'm like, okay, nice. He keeps going up. Good job. It really keeps going up. Good job. My defense fund. I'm so sorry about your mom. She messages me on July 5th. Thank you. If you ever need help with your groups, I'm here. Forever grateful for doing that Moodley story. So Jason Moodley was this guy, and this is ironic that I wrote about a couple years ago. Jason Moodley was this nut job with a criminal record who kept contacting me and wanted me to write about how he was a victim. The state took his kids. His ex-wife is a cunt and all this stuff. And so I looked into it. And as it turns out, Jason is a nut job. Jason Moodley was a crazy person. And Jason Moodley, it's a tragic story because in 2016, I wrote about this. He was in a car accident and the mother of his children was in the car and she died. And I visited him in the hospital because I was writing about, so according to him, he was a passenger in the car with this. This is a crazy story. He was a passenger in a car in which he and his baby mama was in the car too. And in the front seat, the driver and the girlfriend of the driver were arguing. And according to him, the girlfriend took the wheel because she was mad at him, and then they crashed. That is the story he was telling. And I visited him in the hospital, and he told me that story, and I wrote about it. And then his baby mama was dead, and so he was left to take care of the child, and he's a crazy person. And luckily, the poor girl's, the deceased woman, her parents ended up getting custody of the kids because he was so crazy. He kept accusing this random guy who was perfectly normal of like molesting his kids. He kept using his kids. They're molesting my kids. Some completely innocent man. Moodley was, and I think Moodley's fucked up from like the car accident and shit. He lived through trauma, but he's fucked up. And the allegations that he was making about his kids being diddled by this guy were completely untrue. All made up. I remember like the story was crazy. And so apparently she followed that story. And she says, I'm forever grateful for you doing that Moodley story. I go, oh, are you related to Moodley? That nut. No, not related. Just friends with the person that he accused of molesting his child. Oh! She's in a new home now. She sees her 1 hour per year. You did good, Unc. Thank you. So here she is saying, thank you for writing a story defending a man who was falsely accused of molesting a child. And what's she doing now? Now, what am I doing? I'm defending a man who was falsely accused of molesting a child. She had such a problem with it before when Jason Moodley was doing it to her friend. But now that somebody's doing it to somebody she doesn't like, because she doesn't like Ray from Dallas. She's not a fan. She's spoken poorly of him before. That's why she believes Alex Rasmer. She's an expert in this. So Jason Moodley's lying because her friend is the one who's being accused of this. But Alex Rasmer's not lying. That's what she said. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Excuse me one moment. I got to get a drink. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. How's everybody doing? 2,700 people here. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you guys, if you want your messages read, Turtle Chat's linked at the top. So here's what she says. Not related. Okay, so good. So I helped out somebody that was falsely accused of something heinous, and so what I'm doing right now is in line with what she knows I've done in the past, and she commended me on. Okay. She likes receipts. We got receipts. She sends me another message about like something's going on your Twitter. It looks like you're shadow banned. Again, I'm showing every single message between us here. Okay. And then on November 5th, she goes, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know. I go, no worries at all. I liked the guy for a long time. I refuse to have longstanding beef with him or anything like that. He can post anything he wants about me. I'm just going to correct misinformation. I think we all liked him. That's why it was so shocking to see. But the deeper I looked, the more I realized he was totally in the wrong. Love you, Unc. So she knew I was right about stuff before. I think this is about Sean in the Gulf. I assume if November of 2024, there was a lot of people like her who initially believed Sean in the Gulf was like a legitimate person. And of course, I was right about that. I was right about Jason Moodley. I was right about Sean in the Gulf. I'm right about a lot of things, and I'm right about Alex Rasmer. Okay? And she just hasn't figured that out yet. I thought you should know. Okay, so she sends me more shit here about, okay, a spelling error. Thank you. And then January, she sends me something about Grant. I don't think I've ever asked you for anything except could you write that story for me on Moodley? Huh? Could you possibly share this? So she wanted me to share something about Grant. Okay. So she's using me and my platform to retweet her beef with Grant. I don't know if I did. Especially since he used my connection to you, no matter how thin that connection is to create chaos. I go, I wouldn't even pay attention to Grant. I go, you told me about Moodley? Yeah, I'm very good friends with the person he falsely accused of molesting his daughter. It's okay. I understand. We will be suing him soon. Okay, cool. Awesome. And then sends me something about saying, I'm sorry he did that to you. I don't even know what he's talking about there. Then sends me a tweet and go, we know she's dumb, but the fact that Wendy Murphy shared it makes it even dumber. Okay. And then June 30th, after the verdict, she goes, I'm so proud of you. You've grown so much since the days when we didn't even know your name. Thank you for all the years you've given us, with many more to come. And I said, oh, thank you, Lisa. Again, I get a lot of messages like this from people and I appreciate every single one of them. And I try to respond and say thank you because I'm a gentleman and I appreciate my supporters. And so proud of me, she says, but the whole thing, you're proud of me, but you don't even like know me. Like, you know, I can understand a thank you, but I don't know, just a little, this lady like thinks she's my mom or something. It's weird. Then she sends me a crusty tweet about my mom. And listen to what Krusty told her on July 10th. Says, why don't you go lie more about sexually being abused, Lisa? See, I didn't do that, Lisa. I didn't accuse you of lying about being sexually abused. Krusty Panties did. Maybe you should go take your beef with her, but you're on the same side as her now. I hope you know that. She's team Alex Rasmer. I'm sure. I haven't looked at her Twitter. I will bet you anything she believes Alex Rasper because she's going to do the opposite as me. That's your girl now. You've joined the side of Kate Peter. Maybe you also believe Sean of the Gulf. Maybe, just maybe, you're wrong about this. You were wrong about the raffle. I showed you that. Maybe, just maybe, you're wrong. You sided with 5150. You have to be retarded to do that. You understand that? You understand she's insane, right? Okay. Back to this. She's a sick fucking cunt. I hope you take her down. Anything you need said about Kate, but can't have Jen send it to me. What? Okay. What? And all I said was, Jesus, she's a sick fuck. I worry about you. August 5th, she tells me this. I worry about you. I worry about the way a mother would worry about a child. Watching your child grow and become famous beyond, this is just creepy, and become famous beyond imagination, knowing how many people are out there personally and professionally looking to get something from you. I know you're smart, but it's still easy for people to take advantage. If you ever need anyone to vent to, I'm here for you. If the worst happens, the absolute worst, I'll be here for you then too. I've been following you for a very long time and always will. Even if you don't always agree with you, I believe in you, Aiden. Bro, just read the blogs. I appreciate the message, but this is weird. Okay? A lot of shit like this from this woman. Like this is again, we don't know each other. We don't know each other. Okay? I did not respond to that, it looks like. Or maybe I did the next day. I don't know. Looks like I didn't respond. All I said was thanks, Lisa. The standard, like, yeah, thanks. Okay. August 28th. I'm thinking about you today. I just want you to know that loyalty is hard to come by. Oh, yes, it is. But I'm loyal to you. And I have been here for a little over a decade now. I'm so sorry. I know you must be hurting. Not that you're willing to admit. I don't know what was going on August 28th. But I know it in my heart. Big love for you, my friend. I think that was this is after the Howie Carr thing. This is after the Howie Carr show thing when Cameron Reed thanked Howie Carr for his dogged journalism, and after Howie Carr kind of set her up and was like, "Here, you want anyone you want to thank?" And she was like, "You." So that's what she's responding to here. So she's kind of officially team Karen Reed owes you something here. Again, I wasn't the one saying that, but people like her were, and say, I know you must be hurting. Not that you'll admit it, but I know in my heart, big love for you, my friend. I enjoy fighting for you. My husband says I'm an older female version of you. Okay. He means that as a great compliment to you. Like you, I do good things. I know you do. And never tell, except you're telling me right now. And also like you, I will fight a motherfucker. Contrary to Troll's opinions, I don't want to fuck you, but I do want to protect you. She wants to protect me from what? Grant Smith Ellis? Like, what are you talking about? I go, thanks so much, Lisa. Again, I'm polite to these people. The people that message me with stuff like that, I'm just like, thank you. I always say thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Because I talk to my fans. I talk to my supporters. And I get personal with them. Okay. And she sends me a meme. And again, maybe I shouldn't because it makes them think that they're closer to me than they actually are. Okay, whatever. Now we're on to the Wilbur. September 9th. Hi, Aiden. Let me preface this by saying I'm not asking for anything. I just wanted to let you know that the reason I'm not going to the Wilbur is because I can't walk upstairs. And by the time I was able to purchase tickets, all of the floor seats were gone. I'm watching the show tonight, and I saw the people from Winnipeg asking for those seats. And I just wanted you to know that there are other people who would like a chance to get those seats. So, again, apparently I got 2 pairs of donated. It was a long time ago, but I got multiple. I think I got like 5 or 6 pairs of donated tickets, right? That I gave away. People bought them and we'll like raffle them off. Great. Jennifer Altman helped me do the raffles, and so did Erica Walsh. All right. And so I got 2 pairs there. One of them I just have a giveaway for, spinning wheel thing. Another one, I let the ladies from Winnipeg and the mezzanine come down. They can have theirs, and then I give away theirs as well. Okay? But she didn't enter the ones for the mezzanine tickets because she can't get up the stairs. Understandable. That's what I felt bad about. I want her to be able to attend because she seems like a nice lady. Kerry Watson, there she goes. Kerry Watson, did you get VIP tickets for me? Did you get VIP tickets? I mean, I'd love to see you there. The winner is in the chat. She won. Congratulations. Because this woman is claiming that you didn't get any tickets, that I did a fraudulent giveaway that was rigged for two random women from Winnipeg. Is she lying? Oh, you did. She did win them. What do you think of that, Lisa? What do you think of this? See, there's the person saying she got the tickets that you say that nobody got because I defrauded everybody and everybody should get their money back. What do you think of that, Lisa? When will you be apologizing, Lisa? When will you be correcting the record? She has photos. Would love to see them. Love to see your photos from that night. Send them on in. Love to see them. What are we getting today? Let's see. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay. Do you like that? You like receipts? So she says that I'm watching the show tonight and I saw the people from Winnipeg asking for those seats. And I just wanted you to know that there are other people out there who would like a chance for those seats. Okay. Well, that they got two of the seats, but there's two other ones that Kerry Watson got. So Kerry Watson got 2 seats and these people got 2 seats. And their seats that were in the mezzanine, 2 other people got those too. And I believe that the entry fee into the VIP seats was higher than the entry fee into the other one. I had donated $50 to get into the drawing and found out that all the seats were in the mezzanine level. Except they're not. And then found out that all those seats were in the mezzanine level. So I withdrew my entry. But you didn't. But just before that happened on your show tonight, I sent Jen a message and asked for her to put me back in for a chance if those 2 floor seats. I'm not asking for them. I would not do that to you. I just wanted you to know that there are other people who would really love a chance at seeing your show and meeting you. No matter what happens, you have my support and love. What day did I do this giveaway? So this is September 9th. And what day was the giveaway of the tickets? September 10th. So I did it the next day. So I did exactly what I said I was going to do. And she's claiming that I donated $50 to get in the drawing and then found out that all of the seats were up in the mezzanine level. So I withdrew my entry. But just before that happened, how do you withdraw your entry? Did you get a refund? But just before that happened on your show tonight, I sent Jen a message and asked her to put me back in for a chance if those were floor seats, basically, which they were. I'm not asking for them. I would not do that to you. I just wanted you to know that there are other people who would really love a chance of seeing you, seeing your show and meeting you. No matter what happens, you have my love and support. Well, thank you. Okay. Then September 10th at 12:20 p.m. I don't know if this is before or after we did the giveaway with the wheel. She says, "Thank you for allowing everyone a chance. I got my entries in." Okay. And I said, "I'm just seeing this now, Lisa. Sorry about the confusion. This is the day of the Wilbur. It's all good. Have a wonderful show. And I can't wait to hear you tell us about it. Love you always. Break a leg." Then September 21st, she messaged me and says, "Bitches be crazy." I don't know who's who or who did what. I think this is right around the time the Mara Neal account came out. And I think that's what she's talking about here. But I'm here. I'm home all the time. I don't drive. My disease keeps me in bed a lot. So if you need help with anything I can do from here, let me know. I'm really sorry people don't understand loyalty and integrity. No, they don't. I go, "Thanks so much." When is your hearing Wednesday, Aiden? I may be able to get my husband to take the day off. I'd love to give you a hug. That again. She really thinks she's like my mom. It's weird. And again, Lisa, I didn't want to do this to you, but you wanted to go out and you wanted to smear me and defame me. You wanted that smoke and now you're getting it. You're not some innocent, old, fragile lady. while also taking shots on the internet. You got to pick a lane. You got to be one or the other. You got to pick one. And I go 2 p.m. I'm going to try to be there. I'll have to get there early to unload my wheelchair. So I'll ask Jerry to take Wednesday off. I really look forward to meeting you for the first time. We've talked so often throughout the years. It will be nice to give you a big mama hug. Again, this woman's acting like she's my mom. It's weird. A big mama hug. Okay. And she's acting the same way with Alex. Like I'm the mom to all these people. It's weird. I'm watching a show tonight and I realize I probably freaked you out by offering to help you with anything you needed. I would never expect you to trust me. I'm the same way. I've been fucked over by so many. Okay. So I guess I don't know what this is about. I wish I could give you a hug. So this is after the recording gate happens, September 30th. So clearly she's siding with me in this. I wish I could give you a hug. I don't need your secrets. I believe in you. I hope you're doing well. I know you're under a lot of pressure, but you'll come out on top, believe in you. And I'm like, I appreciate that, Lisa. It's very hard for me to remain quiet while being falsely accused and smeared online, but I have great attorneys and they have reminded me to maintain discipline. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. I'm proud of you. I know it's hard. As a Marine, I understand what discipline is and to keep your mouth shut. Okay, good. You're doing great. Sends me a picture of her with her husband. In case of emergency, she gives me her number. I don't know what you would need me for, but if you ever need me and Jerry will be there for you. So Jerry's the husband, so he'll be there for her. All right. So then she makes that Veterans Day post, right? About Higgins. I made the comment about Higgins and she's like, fuck you. I served in Iraq. I'm a veteran. I'm offended. Okay. So reach out to her. Okay. And I apologize because this is me. This is who I am. And I went out with her. I called her some names online. I'm like, get over yourself, lady. Go fuck yourself. And then I think better of it. And I decided to reach out to her and make amends. I just wanted to publicly reach out and say I'm sorry about how I publicly responded to you over the comments about Veterans Day. I should have messaged you privately and had a conversation. I believe my words were taken out of context and certainly meant no disrespect to you or your service. Looking back at our conversations, you were so supportive of me and such a nice person. You deserve better than the way I reacted. I am impulsive sometimes, especially when I feel my back is up against the wall. But you certainly deserved a private conversation about this and not a public one. I'm really sorry. See, that's the kind of guy I am. Again, I don't make any of this shit public. She made me fucking do this. She wanted to show the conversation. There's the conversation. There's me apologizing to you when I really had nothing to apologize for because you overreacted to the Veterans Day thing. But I went back and I read our conversations and I'm like, actually, this woman was really nice to me. She seems like a nice, sweet old lady. And I apologized to her. I want to make things right. I did everything to be kind to this fucking woman. Okay. Everything. She did not deserve this. She did not deserve this kindness, to be very clear. But I did it anyway because I'm such a swell guy. I already forgave you, Aiden. I hope you stop alienating people who cared about you. I want to see you succeed. I hope you take time to stop being so reactive. If you were a dog, I would put a shock collar on you. But I won't talk shit about you directly anymore. Okay. Now, this is during the whole Meredith is posting shit about my lawyers and airing posting shit about my kids and all this stuff. This is like day 5 of 5150's Valid Truth Journey. All right. So keep in mind during this time, I didn't hide this. She was 5150 is actively trying to put me in jail. Okay. She went to the police. Okay. After, she actually committed crimes against me and that's why a criminal complaint has been filed against her application for wiretapping. She recorded me on October 14th, pretended it happened in Watch Hill, Rhode Island, and then posted that. That's illegal. That's like showing the world, like, here I am committing a crime. I have never published any sort of recordings that I've done of anyone, ever. Nor would I. The Karen Reed recording was not put out by me. I didn't do that. We know who did that. But regardless. So I've gone to the police about her before because I'm like, she did this. I'm like, I'm not going to let this stand. Okay. She also distributed my phone extraction. Right. stole my Apple Watch, read my messages for months. This is all illegal. Okay. And so when I went to the police, she told the police to try to get out of it. Well, he records other people too. He recorded Karen Reed. I have the recording. All right. And what that has to do with anything. So Karen Reed wants nothing to do with that. Karen Reed didn't go to the police. She didn't, and Karen Reed does not want to get jammed up with police. But unfortunately, they had to be contacted by the police. Alan Jackson they had to be contacted. And so this whole time, like this whole thing about I'm not trying to put him in jail. Sure she is. Sure she is. And there's, I'm not going to talk anymore about that. It'll all come out, but sure she is. And this is the pressure I was under. This person who is hell bent on destroying me because I made a comment about Yellowstone. There we go. Okay. So I'm like, I go, it's clear. Yeah. I go, I agree. It's clear you cared about me. I reacted harshly. My issue with Meredith is very different though. I know. And I understand that because you loved her and you had a relationship. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. And to be fair, I didn't take it personally, but it did piss me off. I hope you and Meredith can find a way to coexist. And I'm going to give you advice you're not asking for, but call off the dogs. I did, by the way. I've asked many people, can we stop? Because my whole thing is she's going to keep going if you guys don't stop. Can we just tone down the rhetoric? And I would, but a couple random troll accounts wouldn't, and then I would get blamed for that. And I realized I can't control the whole internet. I can only control me. All right? Trust me, Aiden, I'm old enough to be your mom. And both of you are going to hurt each other, and no one will win. I've said this many times since our disagreement. I want nothing but the best for you. I want you to be done with legal trouble, and I'll be able to move forward. But the stuff with Meredith is not going to help you do that. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing anything at this point. I did my valid truth journey, and I actually took them down for a while. I put them back up because she said that she would stop if I took them down. And so I took them down because I just wanted to move on. And she didn't stop. So I put them back up. I know you don't like to be told what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. But notice there's nowhere in here like, yeah, she's doing bad things too. Maybe she should stop. I wonder if she reached out to her and told her to stop. Probably not, because I'm the problem, not anyone else. No one else is the problem here. Okay. And I go, I told her, I'm like, look I'm done publicly talking about her. I wouldn't have said a thing if she didn't share a video she took of me having a panic. Again, that's the only reason. That is the primary reason. That was too fucking far, right? She had been doing stuff before that, but that was too far. Crying on the floor, begging her not to take me away from my children. She told me she was going to tell the police I hit her. She told me multiple times, including once on video, I'm going to laughing about it. I'm going to tell the police that you hit me and you're going to go back to jail. And knowing what a sensitive topic this was, knowing that I've been to jail before because a woman made up an allegation that I hit her, all right, and knowing that this would provoke a traumatic reaction to me, which it did, and she then filmed, which I didn't know she filmed, and then put on the internet. That is pretty low. I wonder if Lisa has contacted her about her dismay about that. Good. I believe in you. I always have. If you need somebody to yell at you and calm you the fuck down, call me. I will not bullshit you. I will not appease you. I will straight up be motherly towards you. You'll always get the truth from me. Thanks, Lisa. Glad we talked. Same. Okay. Yeah. So she's got, the whole Meredith thing is going on. She messages me about going to therapy. Says, I guess she knows Crawford. She's like, I know you don't like Mike, and I do, and I hope you understand that it's okay for me to like both of you. I believe in you. I believe you're going to become the person you were meant to be, but you got to let go of all the pain that you hold. I go, you're free to like, I go, you're free to like whoever you want. I'll be good. Just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks. I appreciate your concern. I do. And she messages me about something, and she's like, about Grant. She's obsessed with Grant. Needs your help getting something wrong impossible where Grant called people out sick for that deposition. He has multiple pending criminal charges against him and called out today for unknown reasons. Okay. I don't know what she's talking about, but whatever. She really hates Grant. And today's hearing was a magistrate, so she's telling me more about Grant. Okay, blah, blah, blah. What else do we have here? Then tells me that she's going to have cancer surgery, which I'm sorry to hear about. Lung cancer. Again, I feel bad for you. I gave her the love emoji there. You know, I'm going, but hey, again, maybe she's an overshare. Sorry to hear that. You know, as somebody who lost a mother to cancer, I feel for you. And so I'm like messaging her, and she's like, please be careful with Grant. He will hurt you for clout money and free weed. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. I will be praying for you. I'm not friends with Grant. I'm just trying to look out for you, Aiden. I appreciate the prayer. It's going to be a rough couple months. One more thing. It's all going to be okay. Just breathe and trust yourself. Even when I get mad at you, I still believe in you. But you're out here saying I support both you and 5150. And 5150 is actively trying to put me in jail, is posting heinous shit about my children online, posting privileged communications with my attorneys online, right? Causing me all sorts of grief. And you're just like, yeah, Aiden, maybe you should stop. So it's disingenuous to say that. Thanks, rough day. Mara's trying to put me in jail. I know, she says. I'm watching it all. I just can't let, yeah, okay. Can't let it get to you. Thanks. That's what she says to me here. Can't let it get to you, Aiden. Don't listen to people who are going to encourage you to get in trouble. They're looking for any reason to revoke your bail, so don't give it to them. I know it's hard not to defend yourself, but sometimes you just have to shut the fuck up. It's hard for me too. Oh, yeah, right. I truly worry about your mental health. I'm not sure everyone around you is looking out for your best interest. Thanks, Lisa. If you want to come to Mohegan for a couple nights, let me know. Nice rooms. A night, my price. I just need 3 days notice. I just watched your live. I've been at the doctor's all day and I can't stop crying for you. Please reach out if you know to talk. Yeah. You know why I was having a tough time? 5150 is the reason I was having a tough time, because she's trying to put me in jail and she's not hiding it. Okay. And she also reached out on December 23rd. She emailed Matt Valentinus. Okay. Matt Valentinus is my former manager who screwed me over with the Phelps podcast. And she says that she told him Aiden recorded you, she tells him. And she goes, I'm so sorry. I was immature back then. I was blinded by him. I was in a cult, that whole thing. And Valentinus responds back saying, please send it. Please send this recording. She sends something to him. And then her exact words in response, so he doesn't get back to her. And then she responds and she says, what'd she say to him? Again, this is what my elite cyber sleuth team of international, whatever, told me. That she wrote to him. Let me just pull it up. What were the exact words here? Let's see. Hold on. I forget what it said. It was basically, I'll find it later. It was basically saying, if you need are you going to file charges against him? If so, I would be more than happy to be a witness for you. And this is, so she's seeking out people, telling them Aiden did this to you. Here's the evidence. I'd be happy to be a witness for you, but I'm not trying to put him in jail. Oh, no. Totally not trying to do that. Totally not. Okay. So she's so worried about me. I'm watching it all. Okay. So she's like, here, you want some free tickets to Mohegan Sun? You can come and stay there. I care about you so much. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Meredith's trying to put me in jail for Christmas. It's stressful. I can get mad at you and still love you. It's what mothers do. Fucking creepy, bro. Don't be afraid. I was taken away from my children too. Did wonders for me. And that I've been to prison and I understand what you're going through. I was taken away from my kids too. What? What can I do to help? Then December 13th. I hope this is the night I canceled the show because I was so fucked up from her sharing all of my like lawyer shit, like shit that was like nothing to do with anything. You want to expose me, expose me. You want to share groups, our private communications and humiliate me? Go ahead. You want to defend yourself? Go ahead. Leave third parties out of it. Leave my ex-wife out of it. I don't know why she would share a recording of her. That's fucking weird. Like, you want to support me? Don't support the person actively trying to put me in jail. How about that? How about that? Or say something to her. You know, if you're the mediator, but it's like, okay. So I canceled my show because I was having such a tough time that night. And that was the time I actually gave in, and I'll admit it, I called 5150 and I begged her to stop. I go, I'm sorry. I didn't like, I wasn't that sorry, but like, I'm like, I just wanted her to stop. All she wanted me to be, she wanted me to just tell her that like, yeah, you're okay. You're great in bed. Okay. Just, can we stop? This isn't good for either of us. Can we just stop? We both made our point. And she was like, no, fuck you. Full speed ahead. And I'm like, and you know what she did? She recorded that conversation as well. She was recording the whole thing and then played it on my birthday. So she wiretapped me being pathetic and going back to her and asking her, pleading with her, can we just stop this? Because I was like, you know what? Her and I have a lot of history. There's got to be some humanity in her, right? That we can just stop. And a lot of you guys were like, you couldn't believe I called her. I didn't know what else to fucking do. Like, I just wanted to stop. So I just called her and begged her to fucking stop. And she's like, nope, full speed ahead. And she recorded the whole thing and then played it to humiliate me further. Okay. And so that's why I canceled my show on December 13th. I hope and then this person's pretending to care about this, not knowing who the cause of the problem is. I hope you're holding okay tonight. I didn't watch that. I'm on ones are really good. You can stay in your comfort zone and enjoy it very much. I just worry that everything that's going on and all the different people now piling on you is a lot. And I hope you're able to disengage. It is a lot. Offer still stands if you want to get a room. Thanks, Lisa. Really appreciate that. And I'm like, yeah. You know, she has some more here. She wanted me to show the messages. Okay. I don't want your secrets. I don't want your confessions. We can just talk about mundane things. I'll tell you about the casino and my people because she's Native American. And we can just be normal for a few hours. I go, thanks for the offer. Wish I could. I have 2 kids to raise. Then December 22nd. I know you've got a lot going on, but it seems like people are doing one of 2 things. They're either lying about what they saw or they are trying to attack people they think are supporting you. Either way, multiple people have approached me for having donated to your fundraiser Friday. Remember I did a fundraiser on December 19th, the same night of Karen Reed? And apparently she donated to me that night. So either way, multiple people have approached me for having donated to your fundraiser Friday, but I wasn't home Friday. And to be totally fair, I donated my maximum amount that I donate every year to a nonprofit for tax purpose. So is she saying that wasn't her? That I read it, somebody pretended to be her? Or what more likely happened is the 5150s of the world saw that she donated to me and were like, what the fuck? And now she's being like, that wasn't me. And I'm like, it very well could be they are attacking anyone who has supported you in the past. I don't know what their game is, but I would like to figure it out since my name is now involved. I go, I didn't even look at the names. I'm pretty sure people are playing games. Okay. And then she messages me about drama shit. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. That was on January 21st. Just go away. And then I reached out. Okay. Cause she made some post about me. And I'm like, I don't know why I let it bother me, but it did. And I'm like, hey, Lisa, I just reached out to your post, came up on my feed. Let me know if you have time to talk and want to talk. Because she started making allegations about me and shit like that. And I've talked to this woman before, and I'm like, okay. And I said, she goes, hi, Aiden. I don't think there's too much to say. I hope your case ends with a positive outcome for you. I don't really feel that us having a conversation is going to change anything. I think you made it pretty clear to everyone, and no, you don't care. I want to thank you for the years of laughter and the really good friends that I made along the way. I hope you find nothing but happiness. I go, I do care though. And maybe this is a problem I have. I do care what people say about me, especially when I've had conversations with them before. I just let it bother me, and I don't know why. I go, I do care though. I probably shouldn't, but I do. What did I make clear to everyone? Okay. And then she tells me, I'm going to tell you how and why I feel and where it all began. I spent a decade supporting you. And because of my physical health and my husband's, I was unable to commit to buying tickets for the Wilbur. And then I bought a bunch of entries when my husband's procedure date changed. Try and get the tickets. Okay. But those Canadians asked you, I think we've read this one already. She goes, but those Canadians asked you, which I thought was so fucking uncouth to do, for those tickets. And you were like, no. I'm going to figure it out, but go ahead and send me an email. The next day, a new fundraiser started where the chances to win cost double what they did for the other tickets. And I bought more chances. I wanted to meet you. I wanted to give you the hug the way only a mother can. I waited for the big wheel to spin. I waited for my chance. I guess I'll read the rest of this because it continues on. This is long. I'll read it right now. The way only a mother can. I am way fucking too nice. People think I'm mean. I'm like the nicest fucking guy. And I'm like, it's just the opposite. I'm not just saying that. Like, I apologize when I shouldn't. I admit when I'm wrong. Like, I do all this shit. And all that does with people like this is show weakness. And they're like, oh, I'll read the rest of this. So where does it start? It ends. It goes, I waited for the big wheel to spin. Like, you're really counting on winning this. I waited for my chance. And it was funny because there never was a wheel. What? You saw the wheel. The woman who won the wheel came on here and said she got the tickets, Kerry Watson. There never was a wheel. There never was going to be a chance. But of course, I didn't know that. I didn't know that until the day after the Wilbur. Hold on. I'll show the whole fucking thing. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I'm going to show this whole fucking message from the stop. Oh my God, lady. Jesus. Pull this up. This is a long bus stop live, huh? All right. Let's see this whole message because this is a long message she sends me. She told me she wanted me to post all the messages. So here we go. Here's all your messages, Lisa. I'm going to tell you how I feel and why we all began. Okay. I spent a decade, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then someone donated those seats on the floor. He talked about those. She's really mad these Canadian women got to go. The next day, a new fundraiser started with the chances. Okay. And blah, blah, blah. I was watching the spinning wheel. I waited for my chance. It was funny because there was never a wheel, except there was. There was never going to be a chance. But of course, I didn't know that. I didn't know until the day after the Wilbur. And you spoke about the fact that you gave those tickets to the Canadians. Not that they won. Not that they bought a chance, but that you gave them away. It was all a fucking lie, man. But still, I continued to support you. Actually, it wasn't a lie. The Canadian women bought 2 tickets in the mezzanine. Come on down. We got 2 seats up here. I'm going to move you up because I appreciate you coming all the way from Winnipeg. 2 other seats I raffled off. Kerry Watson won them. So it's not all a lie. You're mistaken. You're wrong. Okay. And I'm going to need you, Lisa, to publicly say that. I know you're not going to, because unlike me, who admits when he's wrong, you're incapable of that. Or maybe you're not. You admitted you were wrong about Shauna the Gulf. Okay. I continued to support you. So you lied. You are wrong about this. Okay. Next one. Then you started talking shit about Karen. And I overlooked that. You didn't overlook it. You actually reached out to me on September 30th and said that you were Team Turtle Boy with that. And I overlooked that. I thought to myself, he's hurting. He's lashing out. It's what he does. And it will stop. But it didn't stop. It didn't stop until you got so much pushback. You backed off, but your buddies didn't care. The Glairer, Jess, Auntie Deb, they kept going for you. When you couldn't directly go at someone, they would. Oh, yes. This is just 5150 talking points. Other people are saying shit. He's directing them to do it. Okay. You started going after my real life. My friend Mike. Oh, I went at Crawford, right? Crawford had nothing to do with anything, right? Crawford hasn't come at me at all. Oh, no. My friend Mike, who like me was willing to say things to you that others weren't, and he wasn't wrong. But what did he use as an excuse for going after him? At one point, he questioned whether or not Karen was innocent. Yeah. Anyone who does that's a fucking disingenuous retard. Most people waited to hear all the evidence. He had heard all the evidence. It was January of 24. The evidence was all out. Most people would have waited to hear all the evidence before emphatically deciding whether or not she was guilty or innocent. I know when I saw the arm, but that's neither here nor there. He had seen the arm. That was the evidence. Every time you get called out on something specific, it seemed like you chose another person to divert the attention to. And I know I was willing to follow you through all these things that I completely disagreed with and went against who I was as a person because you lost your mom. Oh, don't ever mention my fucking mother. You're not my mom, lady. Don't talk about my mom. Don't talk about my kids. We don't know each other. I don't know you, Lisa, and you don't know me. Okay? Like, you need to be told this. People on the internet, you don't know them. Fucking weird, lady. It was hard, and you went to jail, and it was hard for you, and you're facing prison times, all the things I faced in life. Yeah, and you're supporting the people who are doing that to me. But I was proud of you, the way that you handled your breakup with Meredith. You kept it quiet, and you showed, yeah, I did. And I showed respect for you and for her by keeping quiet. And then it all changed. That fucking Chelsea comes along on the fucking scene. And no matter how much you make it like you seem, she started the public war. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Chelsea was being harassed and blamed for things. She got blamed for the Mayor's Diary account. She didn't create that. Meredith told me that she recorded me and sent it to her. No, as it turns out, when her and I were in the same place at the same time, she got a bunch of phone calls. She called one of them back and it left a voicemail. That was the recording. We've been over all this in my presentation. So you're wrong about that. Chelsea didn't just come out of anywhere and do this. Chelsea responded to provocations that were happening to her, period. She did. So you're wrong. You don't know this. You don't know this, but add your relationship. Meredith and I talked a lot. And I liked her. And I asked you both to just stop and reflect. But did she? But that wasn't going to happen ever. Because when you no longer go after her, Jess, Glairer, and Auntie Deb did all the sock accounts did. So it's my fault. It's my fault. First of all, I did ask Jimmy, Will, and Jess, can you stop? And they laid off of her. But then that wasn't enough. There had to be the Twitter accounts had to stop too. Then you had to interfere with the fundraiser. I interfered with the fundraiser. Bitch, I had my own fundraiser. I can have a fundraiser for myself whenever I want. Whenever I want. And I did. Because I need funds. You know why I need funds? Because people like your friend 5150 are out here trying to jam me up. That's why I need funds. Okay? But it didn't matter how you felt about Mike or any of the people on that fucking screen. The fact that they were doing was more than a lot of other people did, but you couldn't have that really. You just had to shit on it when you could have let it go. I didn't shit on there. I said everyone should donate to Karen Read. So you're just lying, lady. Lying. All of your tirades recently saying no one gives a fuck. The nobody cares because nobody cares. She messaged me about the drama on January 21st, and I'm like, no. Not getting into it. No. I go, nobody cares. This is what she says. She goes, no, put it this way. No one normal cares. No mentally healthy person cares. No one gives a fuck. That hit me hard. Why the fuck would that hit you hard? How pathetic and empty is your life that hit you hard? You need a hobby, lady. Because I think that was you being honest, that you don't give a fuck. No, I don't. Nobody cares about who's behind this Twitter account or who's doxing who or who did this and who did that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You need your response is almost always to attack whenever, rather than asking yourself why. But that's just my perception from the outside, because to be fair, except for a few messages, we don't really know each other. No, we don't. We don't know each other, do we? Yeah. This is the end of this letter. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you about a choice I had to make many decades ago. I was accused of a crime I did not commit. I had no fan base, no money to defend myself. I was a small girl in a small town being accused by people who were well known in that town to hide that their son had done to them. I'd been separated from my first husband for a year and had just met Jerry. Again, I don't know what any of this means. Like, I know Jerry. My marriage was no picnic. When I got arrested, he gave me an ultimatum: leave Jerry, come back to me, and I will give you the proof that you need, that you did this, you were accused of, and will be free. Wasn't willing to go back that. It didn't matter. I was being taken away from my children or even Jerry. I was going backwards. It was not going to work out well for me in the end. And that going to prison for a couple of years was a better fate than losing who I had become. Again, I don't know anything about this woman's story. She is oversharing this. Maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe she's not. I don't fucking know. But I'm like, okay. And with that story, I leave you and wish you the best. I hope you become the person I know you can be. This whole condescending, like she's my mother, it's fucking weird with her motherly hugs. Don't fucking hug me, lady. Okay. So back to this. We're almost done. We're almost up to the present. So she's really mad about that. No, is that the end of it? Yeah. I go, first of all, Lisa, this is how I responded to her, because she's claiming I admitted that the lottery was rigged. Okay. First of all, Lisa, I'm sorry for making you feel that way about the Wilbur. I would be happy to call you on the phone to discuss this, as I think I owe that to you. That's it. So I misunderstood what she's saying, because I felt she's disabled. She couldn't get up the stairs. She wanted to come to Wilbur. I feel bad for people like that, because I'm a fucking softie, and I feel bad for people like this. She seemed so nice and so sweet. And I'm like, this sweet little old lady. I feel so bad. Why don't I give her a call? Because that's the kind of nice guy I fucking am. I should have told her, fuck off, lady. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I go, it would take me a while to type it all out. And I find speaking to someone on the phone is more effective. But I do feel like I owe you an explanation, especially about the Wilbur. And I do. And I've explained it now. You misunderstood the Canadian thing. Based on what you wrote, I do think you have the wrong impression of me and my thoughts and how I feel about things. It's easier to discuss things orally on the phone. And that's the end of it. And she's basically like, maybe later. Okay. I should have told you back then, Lisa, what I'm telling you now, fuck off. Okay. Fuck off. This whole, I'm a little old lady act and I'm a victim and you have to listen to me and I'm your fucking mom. It was weird the whole time. But I didn't see it. And now I see it. You're fucking weird. And I had you on my show the other night and I was nothing but respectful to you on there. And then you got off and you said some stupid shit that got you a fucking a letter in the mail that had nothing to do with me. It was just you. And then you blame me for shit and you defame me and you wouldn't stop running your cock kisser last night about me. And so now you wanted me to tell the whole truth and the whole story. And there you have it. There's the thing. That's it, Lisa. That's the whole story. Again, you're telling me you want to show all the messages, right? My followers think I'm too nice to people like you. You know? Here he is calling it a raffle. I don't know what to say. He's not going to apologize. He can't win a debate without lowering himself to ad hominem attacks. Yeah, that's pathetic. And so she starts showing the messages like these prove anything. I just showed all of them. Is this why Aiden was trying to get me so hard last night to call Ray a pedo? Nope, I don't care what you call him. You called me. And then don't click on this. So she's spamming. Okay. All right. So there you go. She went on my show. There you go. Done. There you go, Lisa. Oh, no doubt about it. I can already hear the trolls now. 3,200 people watching the Bus Stop Live this morning. They're going to be, he's attacking a little old lady with cancer, blah, blah, blah. No, bitch, I'm responding to defamation. That's it. And she's weird. And now you know the whole truth, because that's what I do. I show receipts. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care about your bullshit. I don't care about your lies, right? Maybe the lesson I've learned from this is that I'm way too fucking nice to people. People like this, I should tell them to fuck off from the beginning and go fuck yourself. You're not a victim. You're not my mom. Don't fucking hug me. Please keep your fucking hands to yourself, lady. Get a fucking hobby, right? You're way too invested in this. And also you're fucking naive and retarded and dumb. And to be honest with you, I don't really believe all your stories, but I don't really want to go there. I don't know your whole fucking history. You went years in jail. It wasn't your fault. Okay, right. I'm a bad parent, but you went to jail for a couple of years. I'm the bad. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know the whole thing. Maybe you were fucking framed. Free Jerry. That's what I got to say. Poor Jerry. All right. Let me see if we have any turtle chats here. Got a few. What's today? The 9th? Okay. All right. Wags sends $10, goes, if my name was Randy, and if I tried to commandeer a movement and if said movement liked something called Rescue Randy more than me, I might be embarrassed. Exactly. William Swift sends $5, goes, sup. I feel like me and you are now best friends since I sent you this. Give me a call and we can get lunch. Exactly. It's fucking weird, lady. We're not best friends. You're not my mom. Fucking weird. MBS sends $10, goes, don't need out loud. I love your content for years. You have a story online I'd like you to see if you'll take it down. Only person in the story alive now is the minor, and I'd hate to ever see it. Thanks. Again, because I'm a compassionate person, I take down hundreds of articles. Just email me at turtleboysports@gmail.com. Tell me why the article should come down, because I don't take all articles down, but do it on a case-by-case basis. And if there's no need for it to be up anymore, I will take it down because I don't want to see people permanently hurt by articles that I put out. Okay. Kerry Watson, who won. Here's Kerry Watson, ladies and gentlemen. I am just going to bring this up now. I'm just going to bring it up now so you can see I'm not lying about this. Kerry Watson says, I received the VIP tickets that I won. There you go. I received the VIP tickets that I won. And I was the one who asked if we could call you Theater Daddy during Q&A. Oh, did she really? So she was on the floor in the VIP tickets that she won. Lisa entered that drawing. She did not win it. And she thinks that she's owed it. So just to be clear, you're not the woman from Winnipeg who I upgraded. Those are different VIP tickets. Those are separate VIP tickets. Thank you for clearing that up, Kerry Watson. KY Heather sends $10, goes, can we watch Kelsey's court together at 10? Also, please refund us. Fuck around, find out. I guess we missed it. I missed it. Okay. What else we got here? Meller Beller sends $10, goes, listen, Turtle, I sent you the greatest butt plug video and a poor admin sees it. Yet you see all these messages from this weird cunt. I'm offended. I know. Well, you sent the turtle. You sent the face. I don't run the Facebook or the Instagram. This is my personal Twitter. If you send me butt plug stuff on Twitter, I'd see it. Anita sends $100, woo, and goes, with all the TBDS going on, card. Sorry about all the new ratchets. Again, there will always be more ratchets. There will always be people like Lisa who get way too involved in this. The other Mary B. Bill Bray sends $5 and says, anyone who supports prosecution of anyone for unfounded accusations is not a Karen Read supporter. I'm so grateful to you and admire you. Exactly. About the Ray. That's about Ray from Dallas. And I admire you. You've always used your skills and do what's right. I'm so proud of you. Since I've always seen myself as a motherly figure to you, will you give me a big mama bear hug at the next Wilbur? Seriously though, Aiden, thank you so much. Well, no hugs, no mama bear hugs. And that's that. And it is weird. When people get mad at me, sometimes they go full psycho and they literally want you in jail. It's fucking weird. But they're not going to have that power over me soon when these charges are either dismissed or adjudicated and I am exonerated in court. And it's all these people that claim, I don't want you in jail. But also, I love when they say that. Like, that's like some type of like cool thing. I don't want you in jail. Nor should you. You shouldn't feel the need to like act like that's some bold stance you're taking. No normal person thinks I should be in jail. You're not a good person necessarily just because you don't want me in jail. That's not like a bold thing. That's like kind of like, that's the default. Of course I shouldn't be in jail. But these people are acting like, you know, oh man, I'm such a great person because I don't want you in jail. Why the fuck would you want me in jail? Huh? Instead of being my mom, why don't you go be 5150's mom? And give her advice on like, hey, if a guy breaks up with you, maybe you shouldn't dedicate like months of your life and your entire online identity towards talking about him. Maybe the best way to show that you've moved on is to stop talking about somebody. And that takes their power away, doesn't it? That takes their, you can just ignore it. I told her that this out all throughout the relationship. Oh, Christy Citroni and Dag are posting about me. Oh, just ignore them. Who cares about what Christy Citroni's saying? Who cares? Just ignore her. Just ignore her. Don't respond. Oh, I have to respond. I have to defend myself. Nope, you don't. And this is why I don't want to be in this anymore. I don't want to. This is too much. Just ignore them. That's how you take someone's power away. You pretend they don't exist, like I did with you for several months until you posted that video of me crying on the ground. That's it. That's it. So, do we have any cash apps? Lisa sends $20 and goes, on behalf of all Lisas, I apologize. Thank you, Lisa. Callie sends $5 and goes, you should have just given her McDonough. I know. Beverly sends $100. Woo! And she goes, apologies from a good Indian regarding Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Melanie. Just close your eyes and it goes away. Just don't go on Twitter. I told her a million times, just deactivate Twitter. People who are on Twitter don't know what a Christy Citroni is. They don't know what a Dag Nabbit is. They don't know what this stuff is. So you just ignore it. You just don't go, block them, whatever. It's really simple. Really simple. Laura sends $5, goes, I laughed hysterically about you getting up the driveway. That wasn't easy. Okay, exactly. Laura's the one that has to read these messages. So if you send on Facebook or Instagram, she's going to see your butt plug pics. TMI. Okay. I hate when mommy and daddy fight. Cringe fight. Yeah. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? I got to get started with my day. Holy shit. And we didn't even get to the Jen Altman stuff. I have much more to say about her. Much more to say about her. And what a lying, everyone was so right about her. For years, people have been like, Altman's going to hurt you. Altman's this, she's shady, you can't trust her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nah, she's stupid, naive me, right? Thinking the best of people because she's like, Aiden, I support you so much, blah, 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 blah. No, she's actually, she's one of the worst, one of the biggest liars now. And if you think, oh, is this a relapse? I already relapsed. Oh, it's over. The drama free is over. Now, we're not going full scorched earth. I'm not going to get into Nan or Crawford or BLT. I'm not getting into any of that. And I'm not going to. I'm just responding to provocations. Lisa is online defaming me. I'm going to respond to that. Period. Jennifer Altman is online running her mouth about me. I'm going to respond to that. because she's lying. And I'm going to show everything. Steve Libby is her poor husband who wants nothing to do with any of this, who does not know about her online behavior and what her his new wife is doing. Doesn't know it. Just wants to, when she used to go to, the store, visit my buddy Ernie at the cigar place in Framingham, she would tell Ernie ahead of time, don't tell him about any of the Twitter stuff. Don't do that. Because she has this whole separate life that her husband doesn't know about online. And now we're going to put it out there, Jen, because you made me do this. You poked the turtle, right? You ran your mouth. You couldn't get over your obsession with Jessica Machado. You associated with me. And now we need to talk about it because you've made it all public. So yes, it is a relapse when it comes to Jennifer Altman. I am going to relapse on her. Not everybody else. That's it. We're going to do it once and then that's it. And then she'll be in Ratchet Madness next year and that'll be it. But the truth is going to come out about who Jennifer Altman really is. Okay? And that's it. That's it. I like to do things once, get it over with, done. Okay? So we'll do that another time. I don't have time for that right now. We did it with this one now. Lisa Peralt. We exposed her. It took a while to expose her, but expose her we did. So, okay, guys, I am going to go get started with my day, but we will see everybody else tomorrow morning for the Bus Stop Live and tomorrow night for the whatever. Don't forget, please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you then. Peace to your bump grease. Audi, brush your teeth.
Top down, riding down Main. It's a clear night. Screens glowing blue. Got the facts in my headlights. Commonwealth tripping, but the truth stay calm. Morrissey and Lally, I'ma read them like Psalms. KP throwing shade from a broke down porch, but the files in my lap like a flame to a torch. I don't raise my voice, I just let the game speak. Steady with the grind while the crooked run weak. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks. They can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just ride a slow grind. Midnight oil burning, pen hit the pad slow. Every word cut clean like the rims on the 6-4. From Boston to Brockton, the whispers all hum. Turtle boys riding in the reckoning gon' come. Lally in the back room, Morrissey on the phone. Trying to twist the narrative, but they can't postpone. I'm just sipping on the facts while the city play pretend. True, got no curfew, I'ma run it to the end. See, this ain't about fame, this about that long game. You can duck, you can weave, but the truth still call your name. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine.